we are going to be doing a Tabata today. It would be an arm burner. It would be 8 rounds, 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off of ring rows, and then 6 rounds, 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off of push-ups. I will be going over the scales for the push-ups, but for the ring rows, there aren't much scales. Rather, there are ways to make it a little bit harder or doable for yourself. If you guys remember, on Saturday we went over the hollow and the arch position. At any point that we're doing a movement, your starting position and your ending position should be a hollow or an arch. So doing my ring rows, the first thing that I'm going to try to remember is to stay at a hollow position. So by doing that, I'm going to get a good grip on my rings. If possible, get a false grip so you can practice that for your muscle ups. If not, that's okay, you can just get a normal grip. Get into a good hollow position, get that core tight. So this is my position. Rings facing forward, my elbows absolutely locked. At this point, I'm going to push down the rings without unlocking my elbows and then pull right into my chest. Now, if this gets really hard on the first round, that means I started way too low. So what I'm going to try to do is go back to medium kind of difficulty just so I can carry on for the next 8 rounds. To make it harder or easier, once again, I can either go lower or higher. Either or done well will give you the maximum results. Now, things that I don't want to see is, first and foremost, things that I see in classes, a lot of tip put into this movement. There shouldn't be any hip movement. Your core should be tight, your quad and your glutes should be flexed, so there won't be any movement of the hip. I will be staying in my hollow position the entire time. Okay, so when you're done with your ring rows, you have 6 rounds of 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off of push-ups. Now with the push-ups, it gets really difficult because you just went through a lot with your ring rows, so your arms are already tired, and there are chances that you could break during your push-ups, and that's not something we want to see. Take a break even in between that 30 seconds work. If you have to, I would rather see that than seeing bad form. So to start with, we're going to do a push-up. The entire way through my push-up, I'm going to try to keep my core tight. Same thing, it's a hollow position, but I'm facing the floor. And I'm going to try to keep my elbows in the entire time. So by that, what I mean is, I see a lot of this, which means your chest is caved in and that's causing your back to round. That's not something we want to see. That causes a lot of shoulder injury. What we could do is get our fingers pointing forward or even out to try to keep those elbows in. Keep that back straight, core tight, all the way down. Chest has to touch the ground, so do your quads, and then everything goes back up in the same time. Now, things that I really don't want to see is 1, your elbows coming out, 2, doing a little warp where your chest goes up and then your hip goes up afterwards. When everything is stable and tight at the same time, that keeps your form right. Now, to go onto your scale, I could set up my bar at any point, so the lower it gets, the closer that I am to an actual push-up. The higher it goes, it's more doable depending on your strength. It really doesn't matter as long as you keep your form right and you follow this. The whole point is to try to find you a difficult scale, so then later on you can move lower and lower and hopefully do a push-up. Now, with my push-up, it's the same rules. Keeping my core tight, I'm in a hollow position, elbows close, chest touches the bar, and right back up. Once again,